Hello vlog. It is currently Friday and I was able to leave work a little earlier today, so I got a few checklist items off my list. I had a tempo run and so I did that at the gym. I like to do my speed workouts on the treadmill because as much as I like a track, I just don't have enough will yet to not stop, and on a treadmill I just keep going, and so I just feel like it's the most efficient way for me to just get my speed workout in. I am starting marathon training officially this week, and so I've already done my 2 speed workouts and an easy run, and I am going to do a long run this coming Sunday. But yeah, it's going to be a 20-week training program, which I am quite intimidated at, but I do have some personal goals regarding this marathon and we're going to see if I can hit it. But I'm still making sure that I'm doing everything in a mindful way so I don't injure myself. I just finished eating lunch. Earlier I did go vote, so a little bit of errands were done, and then I'm about to go to a cafe to finish editing my last vlog because I am trying to get that in, or trying to get that uploaded on Sunday. So gonna edit my vlog and do some other admin things and just enjoy being at a cafe. I am going to try doing a weekly vlog this time, so that's why we started off today. It's probably going to go from today until maybe next Thursday. I am trying to see if I like this format of vlogging more than just kind of spurts of events that are happening in my life. So we'll see how that goes. I just wanted to do a Saturday update. I did want to take this day to take it easy and kind of just relax. I'm an introvert at heart, so I do often get pretty drained if I'm constantly go or like doing social events, or especially when we're hosting. Like, I really need some time to just have my alone time to recharge. I just wanted to chat and talk about some books I've been reading. The first book I wanted to talk about is Sunrise on the Reaping. It is a book by Suzanne Collins. If you aren't familiar with it yet, it is a prequel to The Hunger Games, but after the Ballad book, which is about President Snow. I was hesitant on starting Sunrise on the Reaping. I had multiple people in my life tell me that I had to read it, but I was pretty resistant until it became my book club's book, and then I had to read it. And then I finally opened the file on my Kindle, and I have to admit, everyone was right. Like, it was pretty good. Aside from obviously figuring out what Haymitch's lore is and why he is the way he is in the Hunger Games, I think my favorite part of Sunrise on the Reaping was all the other characters from the previous Hunger Games books having an impact on the Sunrise on the Reaping plotline. I just thought I loved it. It's like when you are getting like Easter eggs in movies, but you're getting it in books, and just like seeing the connections and the lore, and I don't know, there's just something about it that I love, and for that, I love Sunrise on the Reaping, and I cannot wait for the movie. But then the other book I did want to discuss or talk about with you, I haven't finished just yet. It's called What I Talk About When I Talk About Running by Haruki Murakami. He is a Japanese author that has written other works like Norwegian Wood, IQ84. He's also been a little controversial the past few years because people have been pointing out how he portrays women in his stories, which I can see. This isn't a fiction book. This is his experiences on long distance running. He just talks about his journey with that and why he enjoys it and why he does it, and I felt like I resonated with a lot of his points, and so far I am getting very inspired, especially because I am training for the New York City Marathon, which is in November, and I did find it nice and almost endearing that he's also training for the New York City Marathon in this book. Let's do a quick taste test. This is using the Atelier matcha from Japan, and for sweetener I used a little bit of dark maple syrup. Look at that color. Okay, so it's currently Sunday and I already did my long run this morning. I did 7.5 miles on the treadmill. I finished my running book on the treadmill. I was inspired to run and tread by my friend Mylin. She likes to run and read on the treadmill. At first I was wondering like, how am I gonna run and read at the same time? Because I usually get a little motion sickness if I read in the car. But I was able to do it. I think after the first mile or so, I was able to get a hang of just reading and tapping. But finished the book, loved. And then I got brunch with some of my friends. We got dim sum. And now we're back. I made my matcha and we have a little bit of admin things to do. Tonight we are going to be watching Love Island, of course. But yeah, just going to enjoy my matcha. Just enjoy the rest of the day. I had quite a long day today. I went to work and then shortly after visited a bookstore called McNally Jackson Books because I wanted to, one, escape the heat and to kill some time before my optometry related dinner. So I found myself at McNally Jackson Books, which I thought was a lovely bookstore and wonderful third space, might I add. They had chairs where people were reading and also a few chairs that had some tables, so I could definitely see myself journaling there. I've just been kind of actually craving the feeling of paper on my fingers, and so I decided that I was going to pick up 2 books. But the first book that I wanted to go over, which was the one that I did go in meaning to get, was Elena Ferrante's My Brilliant Friend. So I know this book is highly reviewed on Book Talk, and it really explores the dynamics of female friendship and how complex and complicated that can be. Female friendships and dynamics is such an interesting topic to me. When it comes to female friendship, I do think there's a lot of emotions, and I am interested to see this subgenre almost be presented in a book. I was also in between getting this one and Toni Morrison's Sula. I did read The Bluest Eye when I was a senior in high school. I was also a little intimidated by the fact that this is a series and Sula is a standalone book, so I kind of really wanted to just go off with Sula first, but then it was out of stock. So I had no choice but to get My Brilliant Friend because I did want to start it soon. And yeah, so this is the first book that I picked up. I'm very excited to see what journey this takes me on and how this is going to help me in a way reflect on the female friendships in my life. But so excited to read this. And then the second book that I picked up is Agua Viva by Clarice Lispector. She is a Portuguese author, I believe. And while I was researching this book as I was browsing, I've come to the realization that it is literally like one giant monologue, or kind of like a poem. No chapters whatsoever. But the themes that are discussed here regard the nature of life and time and death, and just reading a few sentences right off the bat really just caught my eye. I do think this author is going to be interesting to see like her style and kind of dive deep into the figurative language that she uses while writing. I don't know, I'm just like in this resurgence of wanting to like read and reflect and dissect the words and sentences rather than just consume and receive whatever's being told to me or whatever I'm reading, if that makes sense. I don't know, I do think this is a new leaf in my reading journey. It is Tuesday and it's around 6:30 p.m. All I had to do today was go to work, but I'm about to go on a 5K run with some friends in Brooklyn. But I'm a little nervous at the fact that it is 99 degrees Fahrenheit. There is a heat wave right now going through New York City, but in preparation for that, I'm gonna make myself a coconut matcha because I do want a little bit of caffeine, but it's a little too late for coffee. And then I am probably gonna need a banana. So this is the final appearance. I think I did mess up a little. I didn't have any heavy whipping cream, so I had to just use my regular Fairlife milk. But this tastes really good. I am currently snacking on half a banana. It is so hot, but I think doing a coconut matcha is going to be very good because there's electrolytes in the coconut water. There is a little library. If you don't know what that is, it's like those little stands that have books from the community. People will come and go and just drop some books off. As I was walking Miso this morning, I found this book, Martyr by Kaveh Akbar. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but I literally was about to buy this yesterday at McNally Jackson, but I decided not to because I only wanted to limit myself to 2 books. But again, the universe working in mysterious ways again. I'm very excited for my little book haul. I think all of these pieces will be profound in my life at the moment, and I'm really excited, and I will be documenting my thoughts about these books.
to call